Welcome to Omni FM. This is your host Saba, and with me here is a special guest, Lege Kale.
Hey, what's good, guys?
Thank you so much for coming on the show, man. How you been?
Man, I'm doing good, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm just chilling. First time in Texas. It's just weather's wonderful, people wonderful. I'm just enjoying myself.
It's hot.
It's hot as fuck, but it's cool.
It's hot.
You know what I'm saying? I'm chilling at the same time.
Nah, but I really appreciate you coming out. I got a chance to see this man perform out in NYC with Dilla, Ordinary Youngsters, Younger Brother, with KMB, with Julius. Suluj. And yeah,
shout out to all them.
They really killed it.
They all bringing the heat.
Mount Vernon, Lucid One Day. Shouts out to both of them collectives.
Hell yeah. So you know what I'm saying? It's mad fire. That was our first time really throwing an event. So it was cool to see everything kind of come together, and just to kind of get like a test run before we kind of get to the real nitty gritty of what it's going to be.
Oh, the events and everything.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? What we kind of want to eventually turn it into.
Nah, but really, man, it was a crazy event. I'm glad I got to go out and see him. And obviously it led to you appeering on Omni FM, which
Hell
is, yeah,
Here now,
out there. Literally a couple weeks ago, I was like, "Yo, you want to come out?" He's like, "Yeah, let's get you out here." And he performed last night out at Indigo Art Fest.
Yeah, that shit was mad cool. Shout out to Indigo Art Fest. They really out here doing it big out in Houston. So you know what I'm saying?
I appreciate
mad fire to them.
Shouts out to Julia,
love,
Grace, the team,
all
everywhere.
that shit.
Nah, appreciate Ledge coming out for real. Seriously, he killed it in the performance. But without further ado, let's get into this, man.
Hell yeah, man.
What are your biggest inspirations as far as your art or your craft?
Well, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of a combination of things. And I think the cool thing about being a human is you kind of, as you get older, you kind of, it's constantly changing. You know what I'm saying? As you evolve, you get smarter, you learn, you get wiser, things change. So I'm finding that as I get older, the things that kind of musically inspire me the most is kind of it's definitely still the same key things, which is basically me being around great artists and just music that I really enjoy and messing with, you know what I'm saying? But also at the same time, it's it's always comes down to, as I'm getting older, it's like environments and where I'm at, you know what I'm saying? If I'm in great scenery or if I'm with great people, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be a lot more inspired to just make some fire shit, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah, no, this man literally cooked up one of the sickest Kanye remixes I've heard in a matter of 25 minutes. I left this house that we're staying at, and came back 20 minutes later. He made one of the craziest flips, which you might hear later on in the show.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely throw it in. What's your girl's name?
Adrian.
Shout out Adrian for that weed edible, because that shit had me flying. And I was going crazy. That inspired whole song.
We collabed on that cookie for sure.
Cookie collab 2018.
Cookie collab 2018. Definitely. Hey, it made deep though. That's a game changer for real. You guys are gonna hear later in the show, but yeah, man, it's crazy seeing your process from a fellow DJ and creative, but also from a fan perspective. It's inspiring seeing you behind the dawn, man.
Hey man, thanks. I'm glad I could do something that would inspire you. You know what I'm saying? Or inspire anyone for that matter.
And you were mentioned earlier, you originally are now you're now blessed to be able to do music full time. Right. After the I Spy with Kyle. You collab. Who was the co-producer on that?
His name is Ayo.
Ayo. Yeah,
I think he goes by another name now, but
Naz or something.
Yeah, Naz or something.
Naz, something different, but yeah. No, and it's crazy, man, that enabled you to chase your passion and your dream.
Yeah, man. Well, you know what it was? It's ever since I was in basically college, second semester, I had been doing music for a long time, but it was more like a hobby. And then once I got to college, I kind of realized damn, I both could do this and would want to do this as a career. So I started kind of taking it more serious and you know what I'm saying? And then that's when I luckily had a lot of great friends who that I met through the internet who really helped uphold me and support me and really showed me a lot of love when I first started out. So, you know what I'm saying? Before all that I Spy, none of that would have been possible without any of those people, you know what I'm saying? So
man, that's love, man.
Yeah, bro.
That's crazy.
It's people are a community, especially if they really mess with your art and they respect your craft. It's just a beautiful thing, you know what I'm saying? So,
when it all comes together, right? And
and
all the hard work and dedication, the hours behind that. But man, so since then, I know you obviously have some projects in the works that you've talked about off air that you can't really disclose. I'm excited for all of you as fans, listening to what he has in store is crazy.
Yeah, we've been over here, you know what I mean? I know it's been a little minute. I kind of been off the books for a while, but you know what I mean? I've been in the basement, cooking with that fire, you know what I'm saying?
The fuego, the sauce.
No skillet.
With the sauce.
Straight up.
Nah, but he's got a couple different projects planned out for us. I guess if you wanted to talk about the ones that you can't talk about, I gotta let you know, Harry, like.
Yeah, well, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of gonna be like a world exclusive thing because I ain't even really announced it yet. But exclusive. I'm actually working on my first EP, one of two that's coming out. It's gonna be called Miyagi, and it doesn't really have too much of a crazy premise to it. It's basically just 4 super trapped up beats, and I'm dropping it just for all of the like singers, songwriters, rappers out there who might have always wanted to like get on one of my songs but might not have had the bread or just like the means to do it. So like, yeah, I'm just basically like, it's gonna be like almost like a community project. Like, I'm just releasing it out to the world. Just 4 really good songs that I made beats wise that everybody can just like vibe to and rap on if they want.
Oh, it's amazing, man. When can we expect that to drop? And like, obviously, what platforms?
Well, honestly, like, you know what I'm saying? If I'm being real, we keep pushing it back because, like, you know what I'm saying? I'd rather see it done right than put a date on it and then like not meet the date and everything's not right.
Yep.
So we keep pushing it back, but I'm gonna just go ahead and say mid to late summer as a very broad answer.
Kinda,
mid to late summer. And it's gonna be on all platforms. You know, it's coming on all platforms,
the streaming platforms and everything. For sure.
Yeah, everywhere you can listen to music, Spotify, Apple Music. You know what I'm saying? SoundCloud. It's gonna be everywhere. So go catch that.
No, for real. And so as far as like, you've been producing for what, about 12 years now? You said,
yeah, like
10, 11 years, man.
On and off.
You say the last 4 or 5 would be like the ones that you really like?
Yeah, I'd say the last 4. The last 4 is when I realized like I could do music every day and just be fulfilled like as a person through that. But then the last like 3 or 2 was when I really got into like I'd say like a really refined skill level of just me like constantly making music and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it definitely took a while. It was a constant process, but.
Paid off, man.
We here now. You know
paid off. We out here. Yeah. On the FM episode 12. Lege Kale. Now this man killed it live too. Don't let this man even like try to humble himself. Like, his live sets have been. I've seen him twice now. I got to see you in New York and in Houston, my hometown. But that man, you really killed that live set. I know you had,
man. Like, appreciate that. I just be trying my best every time, bro. That's all you can do.
It shows for real.
That's that shit.
But man, anything else you want to tell the fans before you do some crazy guest mix for us? Like, anyone you want to shout out, maybe?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Well, first off, I'm gonna shout out my young is out here. So you know what I'm saying. I gotta shout out Young Yash out here. I'm gonna throw one of his songs in. Check it out. It's called Lemonade.
Next up, Young Yash.
Yeah, it's gonna come up. He coming up soon. Then shout out my other little homie, DJ Natural, Young Natural out there. He out there making some bangers himself. You know what I'm saying? Columbus, Ohio, in the building. Bringing the sauce, bringing the funk.
Ooh, bringing it back.
And also, thanks for having me out here, man.
No, thank you for coming out, for real. And obviously for performing at Indigo and being on the show and doing the guest mix here. But
it's lit.
Without further ado, here's a guest mix from the very talented Lege Kale.
All right.